The infrastructure bill contains a number of programs that cut across the intersection of technology and environmental policy, including carbon capture and storage, as well as water infrastructure. I'll talk about each of these in turn, highlighting some of the programs funded by the legislation so you can see how they impact the domestic policy with respect to climate, environment, and equity. Carbon capture, utilization, and storage, or CCUS, is a fundamental technology to help reduce carbon dioxide emissions and mitigate the man-made induced climate change effects. This technology captures carbon dioxide right at the source, so at a coal-fired electric utility or another large industrial factory. And then it takes that emission and stores the carbon dioxide for future use or disposes of it underground, almost in like a vault. The future uses can consist of anything from plastics to energy. And this last piece, energy, has been in the news a bit lately as Elon Musk talked about using carbon dioxide emissions to help fuel future rocket missions or even residents on Mars. This technology is particularly important given that over the last year we saw an 18% increase in the amount of coal used by electric utilities. That trend is not likely to turn around anytime soon, given the current energy crisis and the high price of natural gas. Indeed, at the Glasgow summit, the world leaders coalesced around the idea that we still need coal in the electric utility mix in order to meet current and projected near-term future energy needs. So that makes being able to capture the carbon emissions from that coal usage of paramount importance. And thus this technology really is going to come to the fore over the next year or so. Unfortunately, there are a number of barriers to the use of this technology in terms of cost and feasibility. And that's why this bill is providing funding to help bridge those gaps. It provides money to get this technology off the ground and also sets out some research and development programs to help with the feasibility piece. The infrastructure package seeks to boost CCUS technology with up to $12 billion for carbon removal and sequestration. This money can be used to build new infrastructure, obviously, given that it's an infrastructure bill, including carbon dioxide pipelines and storage facilities. Also, there will be funding for research and development projects to further the technology along, and these projects, and indeed any of the money, is available both onshore and offshore. Funds will be available for all stages of the carbon sequestration process, from project development, including feasibility studies, design studies, and site characterization, to the development of the technology itself. Of the $12 billion in funding, $2.1 billion will also go towards a new Department of Energy lending program that will provide financial assistance to promote projects, common carrier type projects, so pipelines, transport, and other storage along those lines.